Good morning, everyone. Hello. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Shall we begin the session? Today's topic is chapter number 6, that is putting it into the practice. So whatever we have done, whatever the activities, whatever the skills we have done, so now put them into the practice. So first question arises, is this chapter relevant to me? Is this chapter is useful to according to the teacher point of view or the student point of view? Because, all right, we should wait. Okay. Question arises, is this chapter useful to me? So teachers who are unexperienced users of a research activity may also find that they are already familiar with some of the following suggestions. And the teachers who are just beginning to integrate research into their classroom program, they must also say that these activity must be planned out, these curriculum activity must be carried out with the data, with the strategies that is followed to integrate with the suggestions, to integrate with the value. So teachers who are just beginning to integrate research into their classroom program, they also find useful ideas in their material, in this material. Next question arises, what will I find in this chapter? So sample of the activities which can be used to implement research stage, research value, that will be various, there will be various activities that will be included over here, that will be included in this chapter. So research means to give each and every component, each and every element its final value by grouping it in the unity of an organized whole. So whatever the element, whatever the grouping, whatever the research values we are taking out, so we are taking each and every element, its final value, its final categories, its final grouping by grouping or by taking the unity in the, or by taking the value in the unity of an organized whole. So whatever the piece, whatever the research puzzle we are falling off, so they are taking out in the place, and you have now have an overall perception of both the continuum of the research stages and the continuum of the research levels, whatever the benefits of research, whatever the values, whatever the planning steps, whatever the classroom research activity successful. So it's the time to provide concrete examples of teaching and developing the skills that found in the different research stages. So whatever the researchers they are uses, whatever the example they are uses from TRM, they also helps to decide where and when you wish to initiate an research activity. And many more examples of specific skills exist in the TRM, but when we follow, they are included to provide a broad range of the teaching ideas. Broad range means a high range of the teaching ideas. Now, stage number 1 is planning. So, to be effectively prepared for the information handling parts of a research activity, students may use or must use many skills and the strategies in the planning stage. Whatever the strategies they followed up, whatever the rules they followed up, so use the skills and the strategies in the planning stage. As per this example, this demonstrates one strategy that can be used. So brainstorming is also an effective strategy that used or that students can use to establish a topic and determine the information sources. Whatever the information sources, whatever the criteria they are using up, so that the strategy will be followed up to establish a goal, to establish a topic and determine the information sources. Next is brainstorming strategies. First is oral strategy. So in this, the students list briefly and rapidly as many thoughts as possible on a given topic, problem or issue, then explain the purpose, procedure and outcome of brainstorming. Then what is the purpose? To collect and create ideas on a topic, problem or issue. Then what is the procedure? So count each and every answer. So count all the answers, record all the ideas without any comment, criticism, quantity or not the quality. Then keep stretching, then expand on other answers. Then set a time limit and stick to it. Then outcome is a list of many items offering a broad overview. Items may be grouped into different categories. Students may also wish to rank the items by priority that depending on the activity. The next is the written strategy. So all the members of the group work in parallel instead of in sequence by writing down as many ideas as they can of given of the or they think of a given topic. So whatever the idea they think, so they can note down that idea, they can note down that thinking on a given topic, problem or the issue. So the participants must read what others have written and take time to reflect on the ideas. So they must be carried out what they wrote, what they heard, what they reflect without any interference. Now, what is the procedure? Procedure is this allows no conversation. Then write down all the ideas and exchange the sheets of ideas with other group also, other group members also. So whatever the idea they are taking out, so that ideas will be followed up with other group members so that they can communicate with each other, they can follow with each other with the interference. So participants must read what others think, but others take values to reflect on the time, to reflect on the values in the idea. So what is the procedure? So this allows no conversation. Then write down all the ideas. Then exchange the sheet or exchange the sheet value, exchange the value of each and every element, whatsoever the element we are using of. So that uses what element they are using. So participants read what others have written and take time to reflect on the ideas. Procedure is allows a no conversation. Then write down each and every ideas. Exchange the sheet of ideas with another group or another element, another group member. Then read the ideas of other participants, other values, and add any other idea, any other value. Then continue this process whereby each person is either reading ideas of other participants or contributing to the pool of the ideas. Then continue process until time runs out of or the group exhausts. So this will continue until the group exhausts, until the value exhausted for the reasons. Then continue process until time runs out, this is done. Then stage 2 is information retrieval. So students must specify or must be able to select and use the retrieval strategies that suits suitable or specific assignments. So these three example strategies that is used for the interview procedure, that is used for the guidelines and the tips to the student to ensure effective communication. Strategies includes first is interview format or other is presentation format, on-site visit format. So whatever the format, whatever the procedure we are following up. So for example, when we take about the interview format, students can talk to a number of people to a certain public awareness and opinion about the need and the desirability for the technological changes, and whether they consider that governments or that should take the lead in these changes, and ensure that the questions are brief and paraphrased to elicit questions or responses, whatever the response they are using out, that can be readily presented and assessed. Then here we record the questions, we record the answers. So means that elicit responses can be read, presented, and assessed, and record the answers, whatever the answers. Whatever the value they are using out, they can be readily presented and assessed. So record the answers over here. Now, here are some things that you keep in mind while preparing to the answers. So identify the process, identify the purpose, be a good listener. Now next part is the publishing technique that we are using up. So first part is a Microsoft Publisher. Why we are using up? So this is the application that is used to make the graphics as well as the content or the text in one of the format like Word, Excel, PowerPoint. These are the office tools. In the same way, Publisher is also the office tool that is used for making the graphs, for making the content at one place. This is a diagram that shows we can either use or either prepare the Gates Library Foundations, Summer Fall 2002 calendar, newsletters. These are the product service information. These are the greeting cards that is available. So things that you can do with the publisher. First is greeting card or the party invitation, banners, then flyers or the handouts, posters, then business cards, calendars, brochures, newsletter, and the other publications. Then these are the various features. Very good or very quick publications, websites, and the email. We can simply upload on the website. I can or we can either email to others, then clipart gallery, then blank publications or the other factors or feature like inserting a feature, inserting a word art, inserting a movie, audio, video. As with any publications, when you are creating a product, remember to plan ahead to prepare your content and the purpose of the content. And whatever the layout option you are using out, so consider the following decisions while creating the layout for your publication. Publisher application publications have a plan, that is make a rough sketch. So make a sketch, that is what you want to do. Then who is the primary audience or who is my audience? Then what templates will I use? What fonts and the paragraphs or what fonts and the graphics will work best with this product? So what are the fonts or what type of font, what type of graphic that you want in the website or in the publishing part in the Microsoft Publishing? So who is my audience? What template should I use? What fonts and the paragraph that we are using up to make this product? Now, how we can start? This is the first screen that is prepared, that is getting out when we click on the file and the new. So the initial screen is a publisher. You can choose the blank page sizes, the pre-designed publications for a wide range of publication types, including the business cards, postcards, flyers, gift certificates, resume, catalogs, and even the websites. Then choose the correct paper size, whatever the paper size you use. Either, for example, A4 size, A3 size, letter size, what type of document, what type of paper you are using up. Then publisher screen overview. So this is the title. Then this is the formatting toolbar or formatting ribbon. Then there is a minimize, restore, close button. Then print the publications or print the values or print the application. So in totality, if I say that this tool is used, this application is used to make the arrangements of the overview, to make the arrangement, how we can publish any content. Any content includes graphs, any content includes the pictures, text, or any file. Next part is how we can create, or what are the various skills that you should prepare for this one. So first is creating a calendar with a template, then design a business card, then add tear off to a flash, then create a coupon mailer, design a bifold brochure, then creates the web pages using a master page. Then add the hyperlinks to the web pages, then design the menu editor or menu exterior, then design the menu interiors. So first is design effective advertisement. So advertisement includes print ads, flyers, brochures, and websites that should present on an organization and its services or the products in a way that grabs the value, that makes the value, or that is used for the reader attention. This includes the ads, this includes the flyers, it includes the brochures, website that should present within an organization and its services or the product in a way that is used for the reader attention. The next is design process. What is the main element? Purpose is to provide the informations that persuades the people to do the business, to make the organization with the ready to use, with the organization with the use, with the company or the organization. Then audiences, it varies depending on the product or the service that the company is offering. That could be a customer or the business partner. That could be a customer, can be any age of any age of the demographic. Then content, design elements might include headings, might include text boxes, might include charts, bullet design and graphics. Then layout, either size as of a magazine, either size of a phone book, internet, ad post, postcard, multi-fold brochures, single page flyers or the web pages. Then publications, either published as a print and web document. Then printed document can be color or the black and white, then single-sided or the duplex printed. And many options can be prepared, many options can be used and distributed individually, or one copy can be submitted. Now, in this, you will learn to how to define the layout structure, compare layout and the word processing technique. Now, how it is differ from the MS Word. So when we say that Microsoft Publisher is a type of layout software, it's a desktop publishing application. So layout software and the desktop publishing application that combines both text and graphics on a page, and it is designed to handle a large amount of text and pictures with complex layout and the printing needs. Now, why is layout easier to do in Publish than in the Word? Because Publisher is designed to handle a large amount of text and the graphics with complex layout and the printing needs. Which of the following documents would be more suitable for Microsoft Word? That is a company newsletter, 5-page research, internet advisor, or the multiple. This is the 5-page research paper with 3 graphics. That is more suitable for a Microsoft Word because Word is a processing program designed mostly on the text. Now, next is object toolbar. So this provides the object toolbar use buttons for frames, some drawing tools, some design gallery tools. Then page navigation tool. This is used in move between 2 pages to see which pages are in a spread and to work in a master page. So frame is a type of the word that holds an object in publication. Spread is the pages that faces each other in a book, or the tool that allows the design template to repeat on any number of pages. Then when we compare, that have the same features and the icons. Now next is spotlight on the skills. Uses the templates and the wizards, rotate a shape, add the clipping, or add the clip art or the picture, then add or color, change the colors. So what is the template? So it is a guide that contains the formatting, layout, and design element for publications. Then template also allows a user to create documents quickly by replacing placeholder text and adding the graphics or the graphs. So whatever the template they are using out, whatever the content they are using out, so they includes or that includes the formatting, layout, and design elements. And then create a calendar from a template. Then you will modify the template, add the clip art. This is one of the example. You can use the calendar. The month and the year are rotated and aligned to the left hand side of the calendar. The images extend across the page of the page. The color scheme is correct. Election day and the Veterans Day have been corrected marked, and the correct days have been shaped or shaded and marked as the North code. And the first row is filled and the text color has been changed. Now next is layout guidelines or guides. Then the margin guides, grid guides, and the baseline guides. Use a template for this. Design the gallery of text. Tier of is also a tab. Now creates a 5 flyer advertising babysitting services. This includes tier of at the bottom. The text and the images are properly aligned. Text is sized properly to the text box. Word art is ocean colored and extends the width of the page, and the bullet is extended in the Windings font. Then spotlight on scales. Coppens Dingband is a font represented by the symbol of the font.